What is going on, YouTube? Team Movement here. I know it's been a long time since we came back, so sorry about that. Been a few months of hectic things, life. A lot of our guys are doing a lot of different things now, so it's hard time for us to meet up. We usually meet up once a week now on Wednesdays, which is our locals. And whenever we meet up, I hate to say this, we dilly dag. But either way, let's get back to the main point here. Uh, as you know, the last weekend or previous weekend was Springfest for Jacksonville, for Florida. You see, that's my third place trophy. I went with Prisms, and I did pretty well. As you can see, I got third place. The first day it was great. Second day is something. I'll tell you my details, show you my deck list, what happened. But yeah, I'm pretty proud to be the Bermuda player in third place. I wish I would have gone a little farther, but them's the breaks. That's the way of Vanguard. Anyways, as you can see, my name's Giovanni, and I'll show you my deck list now. Starting off, I played Prisms, and I did pretty damn well with them. The reason I chose Prisms over any other Bermuda deck or any other deck at that moment was because I believe they had a good matchup against multi-attacking decks like Gear Chronicles, Aquaforce, Grand Blues, stuff like that. Things that get little attack and get a little bigger. Also Roll Paladins. I believe I'll see a lot of them, but I didn't really fight as many as I thought, but it didn't really matter because I still was able to, as you can see, gotten pretty far. The deck itself, I built it to be multi-purpose, so as you can see, let's go off for a starter. My starter is Prism Coral, because to me she's the best starter. I don't think we should run anything else. Her ability is really simple, and that simplicity is what makes her very useful. Really is one, something's bounced, you can bounce herself. So she's a extra bounce if you need to bounce move clear your field, or a 10k shield if you need it to be. It's really good with Garnet. And I have a color combo. I'll show you what that actually won me a few games. So moving on, let's go to the main, the heart. Grade 3 on it. 4 verts, cause oh my bad, my hand's big. Cause vert is everything. Vert's the deck. Honestly, you want to ride vert. But there's times where I agree with you, you don't need to ride vert, but she's the heart of your main, your play, especially for your Sunshine Stride turn. She's what wins you most games. She's a basic break ride, honestly. Her ability is simple. When Bermuda rides over her, you could bounce up 2 cards, and you draw 1 card, and that's it. Simple, easy, sweet. Get 10k. It's supposed to help make your Vanguard a little bigger for that Sunshine Vert turn, and help replenish your hand for that cost. Because -3 kind of hurts. Anyways, moving on. My MVP, Garnet. Garnet won me a good deal of games, just because she can become big defensively during an opponent's turn. Her ability, Limit Break 4, let's go with that first. Limit Break 4, when she swings, you call 3 prisons from your hand, and if you do, you get activate Limit Break 5 skill, which is you get triple drive. So that's pretty cool. I usually just take a whole bunch of damage and just stay at 5 all game, and I think that's fine with me. Second ability, which I abuse the fuck out of this ability, is whenever you use bounce counterblast 1, then she gets 5k for the end of that turn. Really good. And that makes it great. Let me focusing. Oh, can't focus. So it makes it great to end it gets 5k to the end of the turn. So it stays that power the whole turn. It's really great. I showed a little combo that won me a few games. And 2 Labradors, because it's Labrador. She's Emmy. It's great for, they're playing that grade 2 game. You can just swing 21 and or 25, you get the 4k boost with a crit to that grade 2 and pressure them some more. It's a really decent card. Up next, grade 2 lineup. Obviously, you're gonna play Celtic. She's the heart of the starting most of your combos. She's your only early game. She's the only thing you want to ride grade 2. And if you want to, like me, I stayed at grade 2 like 3 turns because I just needed the cards to draw power, and she's a good pressure card. Her ability, if you don't know it by this point, is when she attacks, counterblast 1 card with Prism in his name, special counterblast, bounce 1 card in your field, and draw a card. Yeah, you do have to bounce the card to draw the card. So yeah, always have a booster or something. Really damn good card. Up next, I still love her. She does good shit. Is Sunshine Rosa. Rosa's really good in my opinion, for offensively and defensively, because I build Soul pretty easily and I don't do anything with it. So this helps me and use that soul. The ability is simple. If you got Limp Break 4 Vanguard, you can Soul Blast 1, give her and another unit 3k. So you can give her and or your Vanguard 3k. So during your turn, if you bounce something during your opponent's turn, you can Soul Blast, make your Vanguard 14k minimum. If you're in Garnet, you can make your Vanguard 19k minimum. That's really helpful. Really helps you save that hand that you need for Sunshine Vert. So I still put 3 because you can search for, and deck thinning is deck winning, guys. So yeah. Up next, 2 12k Tigers. Before I wasn't playing them, but now I decided that I like to call triggers, and I like to with Olivia, and I'm like, I need to make this more efficient. So 12k, the 4k trigger, still 16k column, it can hit. That's literally it. Just things to hit. Oh yeah, and if it's grade 2, you can choose a 7k, 19k to a grade 2. It's as long as you hit, right? My tech choice. This card came in clutch so many times. Magical Charge Vita. Oh man, I run 2, but I want to run more. But 2 works out fine. Ability, if you want to know it, she's Harmony. Just forget about that. But anyway, GB1. At the beginning of either player's main phase, very important. You can Soul Blast 1 and bounce her back to your hand. And if you do, you can choose up to 1 grade 1 less card from your hand and call it to open Radar Circle. And if you got a grade 4 or greater Vanguard, you counter charge 1. The last part is not important, but the Soul Blast 1 bounce a card during either player's main phase is important. What that means is if you're on Garnet and she's here, and you have Coracle, man, did you just Soul Blast 1, bounce 1, counter blast 2, you're now 21k base. And if you have Rosa on the field, you can Soul Blast 2 cards, she gets 6k. So right there alone, your Vanguard is now 27k. Amazing. Didn't really cost you much. It's really good. It helps. It's great for defensive. If you have your hands, your hand's crap, but you have number 10k shield, you want to somehow survive some attacks, this is a good way. This combo right here has helped me defensively to reserve my hand and make a push back for game, because a lot of times where I just draw nothing. I just have grade 2s, maybe 1 10k shield, aka core in my hand. I'm like, I need to survive these pokes. So becoming 20 coming safe eases that burden. So they go 30 Vanguard, 31 Vanguard, intercept, 32 now. Brilliant, easy, good shit. That's an easy combo. And her secondary, the continuous ability, you can Soul Blast 1 and call a V1 less from your hand. If I have a G Guard in your hand and my field's pretty barren, I just jolt check. I'm jumping ahead here. Emerald last turn, I can call Emerald on the field, and then I can now G Guardian, make everything bigger. So my whole point of my deck is just survivability, because honestly, surviving leads you to victory, because you push them to game eventually. You just gotta outlive their massive resources. Once they expand the resources, you could beat them easily. That's how I won most of my games, just surviving, expanding their resources, living long enough to make comeback. And let's just continue on to grade 1 lineup. I run 4, the unflip Corky, because you see I counter blast just for Garnet, literally just for Garnet. I use all my combos to Garnet. So I need to unflip, and I usually ride it and I Soul Blast it anyway, so that's whatever. Sure, it's not a prism card, but hey, I need to unflip, man. Next up, Emerald. Oh, this girl. I used to run a 4, but 3 I find that it's good enough. Emerald is really simple. When it's your turn during the battle phase, if you have a Vanguard Prism in this card's name, choose up 2 of your rear guards or Prism in his name, return them to your hand. If you do, choose one of your units, gets 5k. She's really great. Oh my goodness, it's amazing with Garnet. You could G Guardian, choose her, bounce 2 more Prisms, get 5k to Garnet. Use Garnet's ability to become like 31. It's ridiculous, and you can do so much wombo things with her Garnet, G Guardian in your hand. Good stuff. And it's also really good for if you're stuck on Labrador, you can't stride, you come up 1, you can bounce her with Labrador. I didn't explain Labrador skill. Labrador skill, kind of 1 actability, card Prism's name, choose one of your rear guards with Prisms and return to your hand. So you can make your Vanguard and or rear guard big if you can't stride and make Labrador hit. I've done that like twice. It's just pretty much a desperate effort, but hey, that comes in clutch sometimes. And this is what keeps the engine going. Prism Promise Lady. She's just what keeps everything going. When she's bounced or returned from hand, you can Soul Charge 1 on flip 1, give you a 4k. And you cannot normal color again, so you got a superior color. She's a Feed the Soul. She's from 59 Counter Blast. Yeah, she just keep everything going. Next up, I'm going to 2 Stride Nailers, because I hate pitching Garnet from my hand. I just don't want to do it. I already pitched 2. So I've added her in there. So yeah, just for that. And my tech choice that actually won me a game once because I needed a harmony unit. Uh, Suzuki. Suzuki is there for honestly three things. One, she can filter the deck out to get a grade 3, which I might need for Sunshine Vert. Two, she's great for Loris, and I could do it with Loris. And three, just that wild card factor can help sometimes. So I just filtered my deck down and got a whole bunch of great these in my hand. And with Loris in my hand, I had a whole full field, and I could just do Loris' skill, which wins the game sometimes. So I run her at 1 just for that wild card factor and deck thinning. Next up, my strat lineup is kind of weird, but it put me through some games. 2, Princess Promise Labrador. Some people run 4, which I think, yeah, sure, 4 is fine. Sure, 4 works. But for me, 2 is okay. 2 is what I needed. 2 got me through the 2-day event pretty easily. I'd ride her first. If not, I'd do something else. But 2 works for me. Just works out very well. Next up, for Sunshine Vert, the heart of the deck, next stagey. That's all she is, really. She had Limerick 4 ability. When she attacks, you could choose 3 cards behind, discard her, choose a great 3 cards in your hand, ride it, bounce 2 cards, restand. Yeah, pretty much, essentially, it's next stage. But you get the break ride, you get do more stuff with your bosses, and you can break ride over. That's why you run Vert, because you want to get that cost back with pitching 3. So she's your MVP mostly. She's mostly your finisher, or she sets up for your finisher. So she's just there for that, and to help you squeeze up some cheap victories. Yeah. Obviously stable. Olivia. Olivia's there because she's Olivia. It's a goddamn stable. Swing, bounce 3, crit. What more do you need? Olivia. This is where it gets kind of odd for me, but Loris. Fucking Loris. She has won me like 3 games now. Yesterday, the weekend. It was great. Abilities, if you didn't know it, it's active ability. Counterbox 1, choose a face on G unit, face up, so something face up. And you can bounce that many, for every G face-up unit you have in your G zone, you can bounce that many units. So she helps you mass board bounce or reset your board if you need to. And when she swings, if all units are harmony, very important, all units have to be in harmony. So if she's not in harmony, you're not getting any shit. All units are harmony, you get 3 units, 5k, she gets a crit. I usually didn't use it for link jerker matchups because there's a few there, and I played like 2 of them. I usually just go bounce, swing. I got a 7k booster, that's 43 with a crit to my opponent's Vanguard. And just doing that twice just helps me win the games. I rolled her once against one opponent. I feel very bad for him because he was at 3. I double critted along with Loris' crit, so that just ended the game right there. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect to see crits this late in the game, but hey, that's the way Vanguard is. Now for the G Guardians. Basic G Guardian, Sailor, Melody, Nasha. She's just there. You need G Guardian, choose reveal a card on your field, your same grade or some shit, you get 5k. It's basic, easy, and sometimes you just need that 5k boost. And this is the MVP. I used to run at 3, but I dumped her up to 2, but I'm putting her back to 3 again because I see that I need her again. The meta's changing. Anyway, ability simple. When you're G Guardian, choose 1 card in your field, bounce it to your hand, and if you choose the same unit, you just bounce, and you call it to the G Guardian circle, it gets plus 5k shield. But you have to call a card, very important. Anyways, she activates a lot of your defensive combos during your opponent's turn, making your Garnet bigger, and survivability. It's key here. So, as yeah, my Prism deck was great. Day 1, I had 2 free buys, so that massively helped. I cannot lie, I cannot deny the fact that having 2 free buys has got me really far. And day 1, I went 7-0, amazing with Prisms. Great, 7-0 with Prisms. I felt very proud of myself. Day 2, that's where shit went downhill. Round 8, I lost. Round 9, I lost. Round 10, I won. So in round 8, I fought a Gear Chronicle player. My deck bricked on me. It was awful. He critted the hell out of me. Man, that was a bad experience. So I was obviously upset. The round 9, I fought Aquaforce player. Similar setup, but this time he was doing Aquaforce thing. So not only was I great lock, he just Aquaforce the fuck out of me. So yeah, that ended poorly. Round 10, this is where things got kind of my favor. I fought a Spike Battle player. I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, but whatever. We fought each other and went to game 3. It was really odd, but I managed to survive. Hold on, helicopter. Okay, whatever. I'm outside, by the way, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so Spike Battle players, round 3. I managed to push my Garnet all the way to 50,000 power, which helped me survive his Miracle Ace turn. And he spent all resources trying to kill me that one turn. So after that, I went into Loris and I swung. He couldn't guard obviously because he spent all resources. I had a crit. I was 43, and I just won the game from there. In top 8, this is where things got a little odd. I fought I've got my logo. His name Adam. It was wow. I'm like, hey, top 8. I fought this guy. I know how he. So I had the advantage because I know how he played. He's playing Aqua Force Brave. I know Aqua Force Rope Paladin Brave, right? So I knew how he played, so I had the advantage there. I'm like, this is not kind of fair because my deck also kind of works against him because with Garnet as my main Vanguard, I became 21k during the turns, and his little pokes didn't get in there because with Brave, they just go, what, 11, so 16, 17, or 20 to your Vanguard. I was 21k base minimum, and if I had Rose on field, I was 27, so that really helped me survive his turns. We went to game 3, and I just kept doing what I was doing, and yeah, I just won from there. It was, yeah. But top 4, man, top 4. I'm gonna set at top 4. At top 4, I fought the guy who won it all, the Luard deck. Man, things weren't going good. Game 1, I opened up really badly. I had all the wrong grades. I had a Labrador, a grade 1, perfect guard, the wrong grade 2, and 2 huge 3. I'm like, oh, this is really bad. I was off the mulligan, mind you. So game 1 just dragged on. He just did, shadow paddling stuff. He kept getting perfect guards. I'm like, I can't win this game. Why am I still playing? So he other 4 damage. He swung. I went no guard because I just wanted to go to game 2, and he double critted me. So whatever. So game 2, I was like, okay, I'll make up for it here. I did pretty good game 2, but I misplayed. Man, I misplayed, and it cost me. It cost me severely. It didn't cost me the game like that point, but it cost me the game during the long lines. It was just awful mistake on my part. I was so upset. And then we fought for top 3. I fought another guy from my was Christian Slater, or Christian. I call him Slater. We fought for round 3 for third place, and I beat him because once again I had the advantage of knowing how he played. Anyways, I forgot the trigger lineup. Let's go get into that. I played 4 crits. I played 8 crits technically. So 8 crits and 9. I played 9 crits in total. I played 4 prism crits because she's really good, and 4 not early prisms. And this is my wild card crit just in case people check my drop zone, see how many crits I run. And I draw enough where 9 makes a different number. I played 3 draws because it's good for just drawing, and I can pitch it for a vert. And 3 the heals. You need the heals. So yeah. Anyways, that's my deck profile. I'm very proud of my prisms decks, and I can't wait for support to be that much better and come back at it in autumn. Hope you guys still subscribe to us. We're so sorry about this long wait, but yeah, we'll be back now. Well, like, subscribe, share, guys. Keep it up, Bermuda players. There's still hope for Bermuda decks, as I shown that Bermuda decks are still good. So yeah, guys, signing off.